I've been waiting for a video like this, man. I only played Devil May Cry 3 because my brother, and I replayed again recently, but I want to know the lore more. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't played 2, 1, yeah, just 3. Literally just 3. So I'm hyped to see more about Dante, more about Virgil. Yeah, let's get straight to it.
There's no way that a video game about some
It's an hour long
idiot
too.
whose only diet is pizza and soda could ever make for a good franchise. Oh,
Sit back, relax.
Devil May Cry is like nothing else. You like brothers fighting for power? We got that. You want to kick some demon ass? We got it. Sexy demon babes? Sure, man, why not?
That thick shaft that causes women to...
Yeah, I remember this level too, bruh. Oh my goodness. The hardest level was literally just Virgil. It was literally the last fight between, Dante and Virgil, bro. That shit was hard as hell. It took me like damn near a day.
But most importantly, we've got the greatest soundtrack in video game history. Take a listen.
I am the storm that is approaching.
Oh my goodness. Oh wait, and let me know after this video if y'all want to see me play all the Devil May Cry games. I played 3 already, so that don't count, but if y'all want to see me play the rest of it, comment down below. Oh, I muted it.
Such badassery could only be crafted by those who lived it. The ring of which you'll be kissing belongs to Hideki Kamiya, the former kingpin of Platinum Games, and the director of Resi 2, DMC, Beautiful Joe, and Okami. If you've played Bayonetta, or you have eyeballs right now, you're aware of the legacy.
I didn't play Bayonetta 2. My older brother played that, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, I was mad. I was mad horny as a jit, so she caught my eye.
Speaking of legacy, that's kind of the entire vibe of Devil May Cry. Two twin brothers destined by fate to war against each other for eternity. Dante and Virgil, sons of the Dark Knight Sparta. Of equal importance is their arsenal. Gifted to them from their father is Yamato, the god of death, and the Force Edge, later activating as the Devil Sword Sparta. One of the most powerful weapons
That shit
in
look
the world.
tough.
The same face, the same powers. Sparta is evenly divided into two.
I need more power.
I ain't gonna lie. Playing it again as like, a more grown up version of me, Virgil grew on me a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Back then as a jit when I was playing with my brother, I hated Virgil. I was team Dante all the way. But playing it again, yeah, Virgil grew on me a lot. So I fuck with him.
In a world where blood is fuel, it's time to answer the ultimate question. Who will triumph? The ultimate demon hunter or the unstoppable chthonic force? Is this even the ultimate battle? Or will the two join forces to quell threats against the world? Well, there's only one way to find out. Come on.
Oh yeah, and comment down below too. Are y'all team Dante or team Virgil?
Let's get in there.
Devil May Cry.
Alright, let's get it.
Long before the events of the series, Dante and Virgil lived as the twin brothers of Eva and the legendary Dark Knight Sparta. Living on the outskirts of Redgrave City, Sparta taught them early the ways of combat, which would later showcase their magnificent abilities. Around their 8th birthday, Eva had gifted them each half of an amulet, said to hold great importance to the family line. It wouldn't be long before after that Sparta would fall ill and pass away. Unbeknownst to both boys, Sparta was not only a demon, but one of the most powerful of his kind. This made them the target of an ambush by a pack of demons, who Eva gave her life to protect. And even though the twins survived, they were separated. Unknowing of each other's fate, they independently grew as two separate but strong entities. Dante, resentful of Sparta's legacy, would become one of the most prominent demon hunters in recent history. And Virgil, activating Yamato's power at such a young age, fended off the demons attacking him. As he was not home at the time of the attack, he ran, thinking he was abandoned by his own mother, and vowing to never be vulnerable again, seeks the highest power obtainable at any means possible.
Okay.
And that would bring us straight to our first primary source, the DMC3 manga.
Oh, so yeah, so I know. I heard somebody. I think it was my brother told me again. Damn, Devil May Cry 3 is like really the first one. Like if you go by chronological order, right? Yeah, I think Devil May Cry 3 is the first one, and then Dennis 1, Dennis 2. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
The manga opens up speaking about Sparta's legacy. Specifically, it has the legendary Dark Knight. He holds no ill will against his own kind, yet wielded the power of darkness to defeat his own god, the Demon Lord. With the sacrifice of a human priestess, he sealed the underworld off from the human world, and would delay the inevitable growing of the Qliphoth, the giant demonic tree of the underworld, which would bear a fruit only once per 2,000 years. And that fruit was capable of raw, unparalleled demonic power. So Sparta, after his great deed, would live the last half of his life as a human, and he would later live that full life and die in the human world. And with the sacrifice for humankind and those evil spirits sealed permanently, his legacy is cemented as an unparalleled legend. This is what the world knows of Sparta, but is this the full truth? Well, it's to be decided. We hard cut to Dante, and this manga details the infancy of his Devil May Cry service. It's ran by Dante and assisted by a man named Enzo. Yeah, he might look familiar. There's a $4 million reward out to retrieve a missing person, a lost child, specifically Alice, dubbed Alice in Wonderland. You probably can see where this is gonna go. He goes through a whole gambit of demon fuckery to get to her, and he actually drops this line, which is pretty important. It comes up a lot later.
I don't know what you have up your sleeve, but a demon does not feel joy, nor does he cry, because he's not human.
Yeah, and eventually he does meet Alice, but the whole thing was rigged from the start. So Dante gets his first taste of a truly sorrowful defeat, and what a beautiful page this is, honestly. The story progresses, and we learn a bit of the history of the underworld. Those 2,000 years ago, Sparta confiscated the names of the demons who would represent the 7 deadly sins, sealing away their power and thus imprisoning the 7 gatekeepers of Teminagru, a massive pillar constructed by devil worshippers, said to harbor the true gateway to the demon world. This great task required that he too lock away his own demonic power, as well as the great demon Leviathan. So with his blood and that of a sacrificed priestess, he was able to seal the tower. This with the added measure of creating 2 halves of that amulet we talked about. Should those halves ever be connected again, they would awaken the Sword of Sparta. Keep an eye on this one, it's essential in pretty much every DMC game.
Oh, I want to play this one too, so
In the
bad.
Sword of Sparta. Keep an eye on this one, it's essential
Which one is this? This is like 5, right?
in pretty much every DMC game. So, both Dante and Virgil separately meet with a man named Arkham, a man who deeply studied the dark arts, and in consequence to a failed ritual has been left disfigured for the remainder of his life. He prods the pair about their lineage, hinting that he knows well more than he should. Both Dante and Virgil have wildly different reactions to this, by the way. Dante just starts slashing his solution to everything, but Virgil listens.
What are you getting at?
Eventually, the 2 fated brothers do meet again. And when they do, they battle. Something you're gonna hear me say pretty often. Virgil taunts Dante with his half of the amulet,
like
and
3
in a power
times.
move hands it back to him, remarking to Arkham that he can get it back whenever he wants. And once again, Virgil disappears into the night, waiting for the time that they meet again. Finally,
Dante's
the
Awakening.
first game in the series.
Yep.
Well over a decade since the orphaning of Dante and Virgil. Virgil's whereabouts are currently unknown. He lies in the shadows plotting sights unseen. And Dante is, I'll just show you what Dante's doing.
This is such a badass scene, bruh. This shit stuck with me until like for years. Ain't gonna lie.
Not open for business yet.
This lounging is cut
Always
short
remember
by
this shit.
Arkham, the man that spoke to Dante and Virgil earlier. He bears an invitation and challenge from Virgil to come see him, and then he flips all of his shit, which is kind of rude. Anyways, Dante's place is getting trashed by demons, and for that, he's gotta beat some ass.
Let's rock.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly, Dante realizes that he's not meeting Virgil in the back alley for a fist fight. No. He's challenged to make to the top of Teminagru. Whoa, wait, Virgil, you woke up Teminagru? Alright, he's pretty fucking serious about this one. So Dante starts making his way into the tower, and it's here where he encounters Cerberus, who is exactly who you think they are.
He was an easy boss.
Show, you definitely take first place.
Together they duke it out.
That was an
And when
easy
Dante
one.
triumphs over Cerberus, he awards him the favor in the form of his spirit in nunchucks.
Yeah, nunchucks. That was
And
so
here
badass.
I think is no better a time to show you what Dante does pretty much anytime he gets a
Show
new
it.
toy.
Yeah.
Yep, that's her little champ.
So badass.
Hey, wait, what the fuck is that noise?
Yeah, then she pulled up.
Oh, hey. That's Lady. No, her real name's not actually Lady. It's Mary. I mean, this tracks, given Mary is a character in the Divine Comedy. Anyway, Lady's first instinct is to turn Dante into glue. But Dante is Dante, and when presented with absurd shit, he just kind of ups
That was
the ante.
crazy.
What's the dumbest and funniest thing you can think to do when shot at with a live rocket? Is it this?
Oh man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Dante Glazer for real.
You know what? I'm with Lady. I would react very much in the same way.
He just has so much aura to him, bro.
This just keeps getting better and better.
Stupid. Meanwhile, Virgil and Arkham are chilling in their treehouse atop the fucking planet, plotting on how best to stop Dante and Lady from making it up all the way to the tower. You see, if Virgil can acquire Dante's half of the amulet, he can finally open the gate to the demon world. That would normally be a problem, since it's around the neck of a very capable demon hunter, but it's Virgil we're talking about. If he wants it, he's gonna get it. See, the reason they're nervous about Lady is that Arkham is secretly her father. Lady wishes death upon Arkham because he sacrificed her mother's life to gain demonic power, which is just stealing Sparta's homework and using it to be kind of a dick. So, I don't blame her. Also in this meeting, Arkham says the line,
A storm is approaching.
and if you know anything about Devil May Cry, that line ought to stoke a flame, I'm just saying. So Dante's climbing the tower, right? And he meets a rather strange individual. That of
He was
Jester,
so annoying.
who's kind of a know-it-all asshole. After a pretty quick beatdown,
So
he up
annoying.
and leaves. And eventually, Dante does make it to the peak of the tower. After a grueling spat with a centipede beast and these fucking
Oh my
things. I
god.
hate these
They were so annoying. Those, oh my goodness. They were so fucking annoying to like kill and shit, bruh.
The climb followed by the atmosphere is really what Devil May Cry is all about.
You showed up.
I still get goosebumps about this.
Goated ass soundtrack too.
Oh, this is what they call a heartwarming family reunion, eh?
You got that right.
That katana was up too on
And
Virgil.
as the Sparta twins lay it all bare on the battlefield, Virgil is able to land a devastating blow with Yamato. With this, he not only grabs Dante's amulet, but he makes sure he cannot get up by stabbing him with his own sword. Rebellion.
Yeah,
God
that was
damn,
crazy.
Virgil. Dante lies in a heap, and Rebellion then soaks his blood, activating his unearthed devil powers. And for a flash, we see the true
Shit.
might of the devil trigger.
Yeah.
And then he just conks out again. Dante, you little sleepyhead. And with his twin brother stealing the only keepsake of his departed mother, you can bet that Dante is fucking pissed. And when he wakes up, that chase down to Teminagru is the most excessive and badass scene I think I've ever seen in a
Yep.
game. Fucking look at this, dude.
Oh my god. Just from a bullet like that? Oh my god. Yo, do they need to remaster it? Nah. I feel like maybe some things don't need to be remastered, but damn, imagine like this shit with like today's graphics.
God damn. I mean, this shit is so cool.
That was tough.
Did Dante just get eaten? Don't worry, guys, he's fine. He also comes across Lady again. Has a few Zero Riz moments.
You're not fucking funny and you're corny. So, literally stop sending me voice messages because they're not funny, actually.
What the Sigma?
Also, this is where she gets the name from. I feel like that's important to say.
Then what should I call you?
I don't care. Whatever you want.
Whatever, lady.
And while this is happening, Arkham and Virgil are at the tower door, using Arkham's book to get to the control room. Arkham also takes this time to clown on Virgil for being more human than demon for, whatever reason. And then he gets what he fucking deserves, and he gets skewered. But wait a second. That was supposed to be Lady's kill. She's gonna hate that shit. You see, Dante actually manages to catch up with Virgil, and they start going at it again. And just as Virgil's gonna get away with more nefarious shit, Lady actually steps in.
So beat it.
Shut up.
See, Lady thinks Virgil is responsible for turning her father into what he is, but actually Virgil was duped by the same guy. Kind of puts them into the same camp. And eventually Jester also reappears.
Zowie, that was close.
And as he does, he reveals himself to be, Arkham. And he's far too powerful for the likes of the three. He even taunts Virgil, telling him he's missing one of the three keys to obtain Force Edge, Sparta's power contained within a sword. And to top things off, he stabs Lady and obtains the blood of her ancestors, that of which had been killed in Sparta's sealing of the Dark World. This blood, now in Jester's hands, transforms him into a god. And combined with the blood of the Sparta twins, this allows the tower to reawaken. Arkham takes an elevator up to fucking La La Land while Virgil is knocked the fuck out. It's not looking good. So on their way to kick Arkham's ass, Lady insists she be the one to take the kill. And her and Dante butt heads for a moment before fully duking it out. When Dante's proven the
Oh yeah, I remember this annoying ass fight, bruh. Yeah, I don't get, like, Lady was not touching Arkham, bruh. Like, she was not beating her daddy.
Victor, Lady entrusts him with Kalina on, her giant fuck-off rocket launcher. And once he makes it to the peak of the tower, he's accosted by his own doppelganger. Don't worry, he promptly beats the shit out of this thing. But okay, no more messing around. It's time to defeat Arkham, who is in this nebulous pocket of the Dark World. You see, Arkham's taken on the form of Sparta now, which obviously to his son is a little distasteful.
It's like staring into a backed up toilet.
But that doesn't really last, because look at this shit.
Yeah.
And as the two battle it out, you'd never guess who shows up.
Yeah.
Let's go, Bird.
Hey, I think this fight was... I think it was tough for me. I don't know why.
Joe,
Damn,
together with
it was
no
tough for
options
me.
and hardly any weapons left, the twins are left with their backs to the wall. And you get this
So better.
classic scene.
Badass. Boom!
That hits every time. Once Arkham has been fully obliterated, Lady approaches him in both anger and grief.
Mary died a long time ago. My name is Lady.
She got the final
Goodbye,
shot.
Father.
Meanwhile, we see that the twins are still stuck in the demon world, where they have one last clash.
Yeah.
Dante pleads with Virgil, telling him to change his ways and to give back.
This fight was so hard for me. This is literally the hardest fight in the game. Huh.
back his half of the amulet. But Virgil is too far gone,
I need more.
Virgil was so tough.
leaving Dante no choice but to fatally wound him. And seeing his defeat, Virgil chooses his fate, falling into the black abyss, never to be seen again.
Damn.
Dante, with no other options now, takes his side of the amulet and Force Edge and returns to the waking world. Once home, Dante has a rendezvous with Lady, where she finally finds a name for his business.
Maybe somewhere out there, even a devil may cry when he loses a loved one. Don't you think?
Such, bro. Let's really listen to the soundtrack right here. This is so like nostalgic, bro. Like as a kid, that's a damn. What is that? It just sounds so beautiful. Let's go back. Let's go back. Really,
His
listen.
business.
Maybe somewhere out there, even a devil may cry when he loses a loved one. Don't you think?
Damn.
Maybe. Perhaps a full-fledged devil would never grieve, but to lose the only member left of his family, well, just maybe.
Want to know the name? Devil May Cry.
Okay.
And this concludes Devil May Cry 3.
He
Here's what
covered
I
that
would
well.
say. But wait, there's actually more. As it turns out, there's actually a secret ending, and in this ending, we see the fate of the damned Sparta
Secret
twin.
ending?
Virgil, on his last leg, encounters
Oh.
the demon king Mundus, an ancient enemy of Sparta. There is no possible way someone in this state could
Yeah, I ain't
face an
seen this.
adversary of this proportion. And faced with such an insurmountable foe, Virgil does the most Virgil thing he could do and charges straight in.
Wow. So now we got one now. Yeah. Okay.
10 years have passed
Get
since
this
Devil May
right.
Cry 3. Dante's chilling in his office when he's approached by an unnamed assailant who threatens to beat his ass.
Whoa, slow down, babe.
Are you seeing a common theme yet? This woman is another series veteran, Trish. So at this very moment, she's all cool and mysterious, so...
Yo, wait, hold on. I just realized, what's up with these females with these motorcycles and shit? That is funny as hell.
Whoa, slow down, babe.
Are you seeing a common theme yet? This woman is another series veteran, Trish. So at this very moment, she's all cool and mysterious, so I'm not gonna give you her backstory yet. Let's keep it mysterious.
Sword. Time to go to work, guys.
Ta-
Good
Damn.
news for Dante. Trish's assault was a test. And Mundus, remember that guy? The demon responsible for the Sparta family murders?
I'm not your mommy, V.
Yeah, he's rising again. Wasting absolutely no time to go beat his demonic ass, they hightail it to
Malay.
Island to quash Mundus' threat upon the world. But there is a problem, because the moment they arrive, Trish pretty much immediately fucks off.
Come on, let's go.
Oh yeah, how old is Dante in like each of these? Like 3, and then yeah, this one.
Which now means Dante's flying solo. So, I mean, I guess let's go explore the castle. It's here where he picks up a ton of items, chiefly that of Alistair. It can only be wielded by a chosen one who can conquer it. And so you might be asking, how does he acquire this item? Well, it kicks his fucking ass.
Damn.
But I guess he's fine. And I guess
What?
Alistair didn't realize he was chill like that, so now he can use his devil trigger abilities
Wait,
with the sword.
wait, hold on. What the fuck was going on there, bro?
But I guess he's fine. And I guess Alistair didn't realize he was chill like that, so now he can use
He
his
just
devil
came
trigger
back up.
abilities with the sword.
That's
Eventually, While
different.
exploring the castle, Dante once again gets his shit rocked. This is by Nello Angelo, an extremely capable and powerful demon. So much so that Dante doesn't stand a chance in winning the fight, were it not for his half of the amulet, which Nello looks at and just screams and runs. If it isn't obvious yet, something about Nello that will soon become apparent is this is the fate of Virgil. When he fought with Mundus, he lost his battle, ripping Virgil's soul in twain and transforming him into a demon. And when Dante defeats Virgil a final time, their amulets combine. And their combination brings about the culmination of the Force Edge, the awakened form of Devil's Sword Sparta.
Okay.
And I think, man, when I look back, God, this sucks, man. Dante's only brother has been transformed into an agent of Mundus. And to make matters worse, he's forced to defeat him in combat. That's awful. The only thing that can make that worse is if someone else was also secretly working for Mundus.
You fool! You're so easy.
God damn it. So Trish is secretly working for Mundus. In fact, she's his creation, a demon conjured into human form. And when Dante finds this out, he doesn't actually kill her. The reason being that...
Because you look like my mother.
He just can't bring himself to end her life. Though, still, he cannot stand for the transgression. And he leaves her behind. Mundus does not appreciate Trish's failure at all.
You two have failed me, Trish. You know the rules.
And later when Dante finally comes around to fighting him, he shows his newest arts and crafts project.
Look there.
Damn.
Mundus warns Dante that one wrong move is going to cost Trish her life.
Don't even think about it. Blink. She dies.
And for a while, it looks like Dante's on the ropes. And just before Mundus can deal the final blow, Trish steps in and sacrifices herself.
What the fuck?
Trish! Trish! No!
This pushes Dante over the edge and unleashes his devil powers. And he beats the shit out of Mundus' statue form, releasing him from this marbled prison. The holy shit.
Damn.
Mundus is horrifying. I kind of forgot what I was going to say.
Like a nightmare.
And as he outstretches his wings, he teleports Dante into this pocket dimension.
Huh?
It's here where Dante questions Mundus' intentions on murdering his mother. Though Mundus sidesteps the question, speaking very candidly. He could manifest another mother for him as easily as he created Trish. What's the point? If this is all Dante needs, Mundus can grant him that as easily as he breathes. Dante tells his goofy ass to shut up.
Silence!
Mundus, a minor deity, doesn't feel like explaining himself any further. And you know what? Dante gets the memo. And he calls upon Sparta's form to finish this once and for all.
Oh!
Roger, let's kick his ass.
And with Dante...
No way! He's like, he's basically going against a god.
Once again the victor, he visits Trish.
Oh, Dante
and with her
tough.
body, he leaves his sword and amulet with her. Bloodied and battered, he stands to leave. But not before he takes one final moment to grieve her loss and reflect. This, however, is cut short. Mundus shows up one last time, and this means trouble. I mean, Dante's hardly standing. But before he can be slain, Trish springs back to the living world.
What?
Dante, use my power!
And you know what? It's time for another jackpot moment.
Jackpot.
Dude!
Yeah, that's nice. Which, this is just enough to vanquish Mundus from the world. And as that dust settles, Trish profusely apologizes to Dante for her betrayal.
Dante,
Man, shut up.
Devils never cry. These tears are a gift only humans have.
And if you remember from the manga, demons cannot cry. Likely with Mundus's imprisonment, she has fully become human, a gift well earned. And together the two
Will
do
Dante
escape
ever
from
cry?
Mallet Island just moments before it collapses. And joins the deep sea beneath. And it's here in the epilogue where we actually learn that Dante and Trish are now officially business partners.
Hey.
5 minutes.
More than enough.
And for just a moment, the shop does get renamed Devil Never Cry, which
Devil
we just
Never Cry.
come on, that doesn't stick.
Come
We
on,
know
that-
it
yeah.
doesn't stick. It just
Hell
does not
nah.
have the same ring. And that's Devil May Cry in the books, baby.
Okay.
This brings us to the
Oh,
Devil
the
May
animated
Cry animated series. Now the
I
animated
heard this shit was like a flop, but damn, they need to make another one, bro. Like Devil May Cry as like a, if they just make a legit anime, bro, that should be anime of the year.
series is a mostly self-contained story. It follows Dante as he rescues and lives with a young woman named Patty Lowell. She's an orphan set to inherit a massive fortune. It also introduces J.D. Morrison, Dante's de
wonder
facto
why was
agent
this a
and the
flop,
harbinger
though?
of rent payments. It takes place between Devil May Cry 1 and 2, and if you're a newcomer to the series, I wouldn't worry too much about this part. Both
Yeah.
characters get cameo roles in DMC 5, but that's pretty much all you're going to need to understand those references. So let's quickly just hop on over to this one.
Damn, so it's that bad? Like he barely covered it. Yo, bro, why was the animated series such a flop like that, man?
Yes. GameSpot's most disappointing game of 2003. Which,
this was
like,
ass?
Can you imagine sitting in an office in Capcom and like reading that headline? That sucks. Kamiya himself basically said to ship this fucking shit game, and it's exactly what they did. Everybody kind of had to give up. Kamiya showed up halfway through its development, took a look around, and made the executive decision to focus on taking the L on DMC2 and doubling down on making DMC3 amazing.
Ask him why he's mean to us, because we don't deserve it. Yeah.
Damn.
Ask your mom.
Both Capcom and Kamiya had tried their hardest to make sure we completely forgot about this game. It's not great.
Really?
And it's really fucking hard.
Oh.
Anyways, after all of that
Oh,
shit
nah.
talk, I'm still gonna give you the rundown. DMC2 is somebody's favorite game. It's just not mine. Okay, let's not waste any more time. Devil May Cry 2 starts in media res. Dante and newcomer Lucia each separately enter a museum in search for the Arcana Magdaglia. Magdaglia? Yes, okay. One of the 4 relics used to seal Argosax, the Chaos, an interim demon king in the demon world. As Lucia and Dante get acquainted, she shows him around the island nation of Villa de Mali. Interesting backstory here is that Lucia's mother Matir fought alongside Sparta to protect the island.
Our clan once fought against the demons with Sparta.
Anyways, Arius is this game's antagonist.
Well, what have we here?
He's a comically evil international entrepreneur, and just like every other evil businessman, he's looking to expand his horizons
like a Tekken
on taking
character.
advantage of the poor. Clearly, he's looking for the 4 relics to bargain with Argosax for power.
She bad as
and
shit,
if that
I ain't gonna
happens,
lie.
it would make him the first human to summon demons lore-wise. Obviously, that's horrible, and nothing to take lightly. I mean, he's gotta be stopped at all costs. Dude, are you flipping a coin on this?
Looks like it's your lucky day.
So Dante goes with her, thank God. And when Lucia finally confronts Arius, he tells her that she's his creation, and the two duke it out.
Die!
Now obviously, since he can control Lucia, she's in huge trouble. And Matir catches wind of this, and she asks for Dante's aid to save her only daughter, and you're flipping a coin again.
The hell?
Your lucky streak continues, Granny.
Look, Dante...
Nah, this ain't Dante, bro. This ain't fucking Dante. The Dante I know was dead-ass Devil May Cry 3. That was like the perfect representation of Dante, bro. I don't know what the hell this dude is. This is an imposter.
He goes to beat the shit out of Arius. In the middle of his immortality ritual, he challenges Arius and he beats his ass. But unfortunately, Lucia fears that she will become a demon herself if Dante doesn't end her life.
Kill me!
Where does this sound familiar? But look, the demon world is already open to Portal, and only one person can go in, so who's gonna take the plunge? I bet he's gonna fucking flip a coin. You gotta be shitting me.
See you around. Hold on to my coin, Lucia.
Oh, thank God. Dante goes in to beat some demon ass and a sick-ass motorcycle. With both adversaries defeated and the portal closing, Dante rides on with his fate fully sealed. Eventually, time passes. And Matyr soothes Lucia knowing Dante's just too cool to be contained. And if she could see it, she would say we're only a fifth way through the video, so don't worry, Lucia. You're talking about Sparta's son here. There's no keeping Dante down. There's even a point where Lucia hears the sound of motorcycle treads, and she runs out to see if the legend still lives.
Huh. Damn, is that bad? I don't know if I should play it, huh?
It's time to get us straight into Devil May Cry 4.
And it's hard as shit? 4, okay.
Now, decades before the events of DMC4, Virgil travels to the city of Fortuna to investigate a budding religion known only as the Order of the Sword, whose holy symbol looks an awful lot like Sparta. His attempts to reach it, however, are cut short by a group of scarecrow demons. Now, obviously, this is Virgil we're talking about. These demons don't stand
my brother
a chance.
played this one.
And as if it were nothing, he clears out the gang and dons his robes once more. And as he steps towards the church, he catches the eye of an unnamed woman who stares him down as he walks into the vista. Mysterious. Okay, time for DMC4. Now, in Devil May Cry 4, Yamato, the god of death, once wielded by Virgil, has fallen into the hands of Nero, a holy knight in the Order of the Sword. He's currently running as fast as he can towards an opera house where the Order of the Sword is conducting a ceremony. Something you'll likely notice here is that Nero's arm is in a sling, for a pretty important reason that's not going to stay a secret for very long. He's hurrying to the opera house to get to Kyrie, his lover, who is currently performing. Which sucks for Nero, because he gets held up by demons. And the shots here while Kyrie is singing as Nero fucks up a gaggle of monsters, this is just one of the coolest sequences. I mean, it's pin ultimate Devil May Cry. God, I love this.
Oh. Damn. Nero tough.
Did you see that? Go back. No way. Is that? Oh shit, it is.
What?
Dante touches ground and starts making a massacre out of the church.
No!
By the way, this is Sanctus. He's the leader of the church. Okay, he was the leader of the church. It's extremely grisly. And the Devil Bringer doesn't feel like hiding this anymore. Oh, what's the Devil Bringer, you ask? Oh, no, nothing. Nothing really. Just this.
Oh!
You got a trick up your sleeve. I thought the cat had your tongue.
Yeah, Nero's got a demon arm, no biggie.
What the fuck?
Nero and Dante have a super badass fight, and Nero, seeing that his adversary can handle a 5-foot sword ran through him, asks that...
You aren't human, are you? We're the same. You and...
This shit's so crazy.
It's revealed that the Knights of the Order were demons, so Dante hasn't really turned into a serial killer, don't worry. He also takes his time to note to Nero that
You carry something different from the others.
he exits just as swiftly as he entered.
Hey! Adios, kid.
So Nero is given the most
I like this
exhilarating job
Dante.
of hunting the
I like
devil
that.
killer Dante with the destination of Fortuna Castle, and he's asked to do so by Kyrie's brother, Supreme General Credo. Just as the lovebirds are about to leave, the city gets ransacked by demons. It's short work for Nero, but he does end up separating himself from Kyrie. But Nero presses on, and on his way to Fortuna, he meets Gloria. He's like totally new in town.
Hello.
And stuff. Whatever. Meanwhile, as all of this occurs, Sanctus has some funky stuff going on. He's being revived by having his soul infused with that of a demon by Agnes. Ah. He's a bit of a freak, but chiefly he's the Order's most prestigious scientist. He's also the inventor of Red Queen, Nero's trusty sword, which is like this experimental weapon. It's got a motorcycle grip on it, so when it's revved, it ignites. Turns out Credo also got the demon treatment. Instead of a ghoulish creature, Credo has the characteristics of the Angelo, not too dissimilar to that of Nello, Virgil's unholy form. So Credo isn't giving Nero any other options than to fight him. And when Nero clearly beats his ass, there's no better time for Kyrie to walk in. It's not looking good. I mean, her boyfriend is standing over a battered heap of her brother with the arm of a devil. Agnes uses this situation by...
Yo, this really screams PS3 graphics for some reason. Yo, this is really PS3 graphics. Damn. PS3 was low-key an underrated console.
By the way, to his advantage. So he kidnaps Kyrie and he gets the fuck out of Dodge. And Nero and Credo put a timeout on their playdate to resolve this sticky issue. So Nero once again pushes through Fortuna and he crosses paths with Dante once again. Nero's not looking for any trouble, man. Let's just go our separate ways.
I don't have time for this. And neither do I.
Not so fast, kid. I need that damn sword. It was my asshole brother's. So Dante does beat the brakes off Nero. He's just simply him.
You think you're blushing pretty pink when I kick your ass?
Oh. But instead of snatching that sword...
Then keep it. Now that
So
you're
you let
calm
him
and
have
cool, get going.
Also, Gloria is not so totally new in town.
That regal look suits you.
I dress to impress.
Near the climax of the story, Nero finally reaches Sanctus, who is calling upon the Savior, just a huge fuck-off demon inhabiting a statue of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta. Obviously, it's being used to conquer the world. What else would you use this for? One problem, though. It needs a power supply to get it running. And what
really
exactly
strange.
would be powerful enough to get this beast started? Well, by using Dante, of course. But Nero and Yamato could probably work, too. And this happens. Sanctus uses Kyrie as hostage, which results in Nero's capture.
Then come and get it.
And this begs the question, how is Nero able to power the Savior as well as Dante? Sanctus tells Nero himself that he...
I must salute a man who carries the blood of Sparta.
Hey, wait a second. Does that... No, come on. That doesn't mean that he's... Credo comes crashing in to save the two like a badass. But his attempts are in vain, as Sanctus proves to be too powerful. But you know who could handle this situation pretty well? Dante. And as he has his fun with the Savior and Sanctus, he tells Nero that if he wants Yamato, he's gonna have to come and get it. Too bad though, because Nero's getting sucked. While this is happening, Agnes is using Yamato to open the true Hell Gate, which, sucks. And meanwhile, Dante oversees a dying Credo who wishes for the safety of Nero and Kyrie. And as Dante acquiesces, he heads towards the city to demolish the Hell Gates.
In the end, we're all satisfied. You are set free.
In his war pash, Dante clashes with Agnes, and they have the most Dante-esque dialogue together.
Iron is judgment.
And your judgments interest me not. For I am here to reclaim what is rightfully mine.
That's great. I fucking love this. Anyways, get fucked, Agnes. The sword is ours.
Do your homework
Bang.
first.
Dante then blows up the last Hellgate and heads back to the Savior.
Nah, Dante was hard as hell. Nah, I gotta play this one.
Realizing after a brief confrontation he's not gonna get it beat from the outside, he hands Yamato back to Nero in the coolest fucking way possible.
Oh my god, the precision!
And he catches it. Let's fucking go.
The damn
Nero fights
precision!
Sanctus from within the confines of the statue. Using his Devilbringer abilities, he does slay him. And catch Kyrie at the same goddamn time. Let's go. With the Savior now inactive, Sanctus and Agnes dead, the world is finally at peace. And as the dust finally settles, Dante has one last talk with Nero.
I want to entrust it to you, so I am. What you do from here is your call. Hey,
Nah,
Dante.
Dante's that, he's just that cool ass teacher. How old is Nero too? I'm gonna guess he like
There's only one
maybe
thing
like
left
19 to like
movie
23.
ending. If we
somewhere
could get a
around there.
kiss between Nero and Kyrie, it's perfect. But it looks like that kiss is gonna have to wait.
Guess that kiss is gonna have to wait.
Yeah!
Man, he still could have like
That's
kissed her.
Devil May
Hang on,
Cry
just 1
4,
second.
baby. Just kidding, though. Just kidding. There's a secret ending. And we're back
Another
in
one?
Devil May Cry. And we get
Whoa.
some banter between Dante, Trish, and Lady, which is
Lady?
always good.
You call this sincerity?
More? Was it not your fault that things escalated to the level that they did? Bringing Sparta into the spotlight?
It turns out Dante's on call for yet again another mission.
It's a customer with the password.
And as they do every time, they run out together, guns a-blazing.
Hey, that's tough. Yeah.
And now that
That
we've
was
ended
hard.
Devil May Cry 4, I want to bring attention to something that I find cool. When Virgil left Fortuna, you could see his shadow casting in the shape of the Devilbringer. Ooh, I wonder why that is. I wonder what that's about. What the heck is that about? Oh, what's going on there? Okay, before we head into Devil May Cry 5, we've got some homework. With an 11-year absence, this was the longest we've gone without a new installment in the series. Get the fuck out of here. With this large pause in development, coupled with the criticisms of DMC4's less, nuanced story, it gave way to a plethora of supplementary material to bridge the gap. And if you feel like reading, you're spoiled for choice. Though, all media here is actually Japanese exclusive. I don't really think brushing up on my kanji is going to get me up to speed, so I've had to rely on peer-reviewed summaries and English fan translations. Let's talk about Deadly Fortune 1 and 2. The DMC wiki states that Bingo Morihashi, the scenario designer for both 3 and 4, considers this the complete version of Devil May Cry 4. Though to be fair, this was written well after his departure from Capcom, and it contains many large deviations from the game's canon plot, which mainly explain why Dante's weapons in DMC4 aren't really used again, so...
Oh my
Viewer
lord.
discretion advised. I'm gonna leave the summaries in this video's description as I think it's brilliant and it's just so lush with backstory and lore.
Let's check it
and
out.
It's delicious. It's wonderful character building for Nero and it fills a lot of the gaps in DMC4, but beginner friendly? I don't really think it is. But if you're a newcomer, I'd feel guilty not letting you know of its existence. So yeah, if you're a native or a well-learned reader, give it a shot. Come back to us.
Okay.
Credit to Platinum Paragon and Dr. Shy Guy for their incredible work translating this entire novel. Without them, this segment is impossible. In the Google Doc, Platinum's Ko-fi link is mentioned, and I will be posting this also in the description. So if you're able to, please support their efforts, as I have as well. So it's been 5 years since the Fortuna incident. The city itself is extremely secluded, making it one of the most secretive slices of the world. Therefore, any outside source prying for information is going to have to dig pretty deep. This outside source is series newcomer Nicoletta Goldstein.
I'm waiting on you. I'm good. Any special orders?
An extremely brilliant artisan and arms dealer. And her lineage is rich. She's the adoptive granddaughter.
The graphics look crazy. Yo, if you just like squint your eyes, you'll think this shit real as hell. And this is what is this on the PS4 or PS5? I don't even know.
Goldstein, the creator of Ebony and Ivory, Dante's favorites.
Yeah, there she is.
She's also the daughter of Agnes. Yeah, that guy, he fucked.
What?
Crazy. Anyways, she's meeting at a bar with Jeffrey Turner, the journalist for Occult Times magazine. Usually something of this kind of magazine would be bullshit, but Nico has a hunch there's a bit of truth, and she's right. Now, Jeffrey's an investigator, and unless you're the DMC crew or you lived in Fortuna at the time, you're not getting zip. This was the case for him, having to rely on hearsay to document the happenings. You see, she's not just after the weapon used to defeat the Savior, she wants her father's notes to continue her own work. Nico points out that there's a picture of a man named In, who was Jeffrey's contact. She asks for more information on this man, learning that he was of the Order. And in her words, she's aiming high, seeking him out to learn more. And it's actually here where we learn what Nero and Kyrie have been up to. Together they care for a band of orphans displaced by the incident. And in the meantime, Nero spends his hours in the garage trying to fix Red Queen. And it's in this garage where Nico and Nero do eventually meet. Nico's manners leave much to be desired, but the two do strike a deal.
I'll try to save you some. Not.
Together they'll go back to Fortuna Castle, grab her dad's work, and in return, Nico's gonna offer her wisdom on demonology to Nero. And meanwhile, we see what Dante's been up to. He returned to Vide Marli, the island in which DMC2 occurred, and he does actually meet back with Lucia, and they battle their way through hordes of demons to meet a demon named Balrog. Finding out he has a shard of Yamato in his hand, it makes a lot of sense how he was able to enter the demon world. But anyways, Balrog is defeated by Dante, who uses Cerberus to shatter the shard of Yamato.
Dante just solos everybody.
At the cost of Cerberus, as it splinters and disintegrates, a sacrifice for a noble cause. Balrog willingly becomes a devil arm until it can beat Dante, before he can just fuck off and do Dante's stuff.
Holy.
Lucia also mockingly comments on how absolutely crazy she is for him, but he has fucking cement in his head and is so oblivious to that. Yeah, I mean, that's the gist of what you're going to need to know to get into DMC5. There's plenty of more to sink your teeth in if you want to read, but for a cohesive understanding, that's good. Okay. This is where we begin. Devil May Cry 5. Nero and Nico are working on the Devil May Cry mobile when a hooded figure waltzes in. Nero, of his bloodline, cracks some jokes to lighten the atmosphere, but the figure is...
Hope you like loud talkers too, cause got a pair of those upstairs.
Not a fan of observational comedy. So he grabs Nero by the arm and slings him like Hulk and Loki in that one Avengers movie. And this tears the Devilbringer off of his elbow.
Oh.
It reverts to the form of Yamato, which allows the attacker to make an escape, all while Nero succumbs to his injuries, watching helplessly before passing out. And it's here where the manga Visions of V covers a lot of this area really well. You see, the figure who accosted Nero is that of a dying Virgil, whose demonic side is slowly cannibalizing his humanity. His lust for power brings him to his childhood home, so he uses Yamato to purge his deemed weakness, and as he plunges the blade into himself, he removes all memories of his enslavement as Nello Angelo. And as he does, he removes his humanity. Virgil is split into two separate entities. One of these, the human in him, is V, who, watching the event unfold before him, notes just how powerless he was to the situation. It's also thanks to a collection of poems belonging to Virgil that V is even able to recollect his childhood with Dante. This event also spawns three creatures, one of which is Griffin, who makes a contract with V for both of their survival. And if you were paying attention in DMC1, you might recognize these guys.
Block off, Featherface, or you can stick around and find
Wow.
out the hard way.
Eventually, Nero climbs the Qliphoth with V, and as it turns out, Nero's a little late to the party.
Looks like this won't be a total waste of time after all.
Damn, one arm,
Dante,
bro.
Trish, and Lady-
Like, a dying Virgil literally came in and just snatched his arm like crazy. That is insane, bro. Oh my goodness.
They are already fighting Urizen, the recently crowned Demon King.
Jackpot.
They're absolutely no match for his power. I mean, he doesn't even leave his seat to defeat them.
The Devil Sword Sparta no longer serves a purpose.
There's no way Nero can handle this threat on his own, so the DMC crew buys him time to leave.
Round 2.
Dante remarks that Nero is dead weight in a fight like this, and he takes that so personally.
Why don't you sit this one out?
Oh, let you call me dead weight again? No thanks.
He never lets this go. Anyways, V and Nero make it out of there despite Nero's wishes. So 1 month passes. The whereabouts of Dante, Lady, and Trish are still unknown. And in a flashback scene, we visit Dante, still struggling to keep the lights on. And it's here where JD Morrison returns. Something's different, JD. Did you get a haircut or something? Also, Dinty gets a call from Patty in the DMC animated series.
Devil May Cry.
Dante, do you have any idea how many times I've tried to call? Like a zillion. Oh my god, tonight's my birthday party. Yeah, I'm turning 18. Not a little kid.
He begs for JD to get him out of it, and he agrees on one condition, that he take this next job.
What? Come on, you don't think I can handle this gig on my own?
It's a big job. Big
Nah,
job.
these graphics
Dante.
look amazing, bro.
You're gonna need the help.
And the person to offer him this suicide mission was V. And now that he sees this task is borderline impossible, especially with the crew MIA, he's enlisted the help of Nero and Nico to help them get the gang back together. And since Nero has no right arm anymore, this gives Nico the perfect pet project of a lifetime.
Behold, my genius.
Equipping Nero with the Devil Breakers, mechanical prosthetic arms with a multitude of badass usages. Like Uncle, like son, huh? Speaking of arsenals, weapons are the name of the game in this chapter because V overhears the demon Malphus, explaining orders to destroy the Devil Sword Sparta so Urizen's reign may be truly realized. And lucky for him, he gets to it first. And wherever Sparta is, well, Dante can't be far. And that's true. Here he is lying in a coma in the most extravagant way possible. Now, because Dante is Dante, the way to awaken him is going to be unorthodox. V, seeing no other choice, humors this and threatens to stab Dante in the fucking head.
That'll do it.
And just before he's skewered, Dante awakens. By this point, Nero's already halfway up the Qliphoth on his own, and Dante does not love that idea.
Gotta get going because that annoying pimple Nero is making a beeline for Urizen, and if he gets there, he's gonna.
So he needs to hightail it up there to save his ass. It's worthy to note that at this point, the tree has grown to a near exponential rate. It's due to the ocean of blood it's absorbed by now. Yeah. This is going to allow the Qliphoth to spawn a divine fruit that could be consumed by only the strongest of demons. Trish even states that this is how Mundus rose as the king of the underworld. So as Dante hightails it to the Qliphoth, he meets again with, well, everybody. Nico explains that she's well aware of Dante's legacy, and Nell Goldstein was her adoptive grandmother.
Yeah, there she is.
And she bequeaths to him Dr. Faust, and we very quickly see the pinnacle of a Hideki Kamiya franchise.
Oh, the MJ? Okay, that's swagger. That's swagger. Dante moonwalking? Yeah.
Whoa! Yeah!
Just a moment after that, Nero and Dante beef it out real quick, and then the gang decides to split up. Okay, alright, time out. It's at this point where the story now ping-pongs between the Tritagonists, and the story starts ramping up to its climax. It's all gas, no brakes. I need you to buckle up. Till the very end of this video, it is breakneck.
Fine. I'll go by myself.
Oh.
And it's very dense, so hold on, okay?
Perfect timing.
So Dante's making his way up to the tree, and Nero is assisting V, who is quickly turning into ash and dust. No demonic power courses through his veins anymore, meaning he's on borrowed time and he's gonna soon wither. V shares the same premonition that he shares with Trish. The Urizen has never existed in the underworld, meaning he is an entirely new entity. How did this Urizen spawn, you might ask? Well,
He is Dante's older brother.
that's right. And as Dante confronts Urizen in their childhood home, he tries to reason with Virgil that their mother's sacrifice was for both of them, despite Virgil's fate. He doesn't abide, and ingests the divine fruit regardless. So,
Everything!
it's another brotherly fight, this time with a big scary demon bastard Virgil. And believe it or not, Dante actually wins this fight. And with Urizen Virgil lying on his back, is accosted by both Nero and V, of which V begs to deal the final blow.
No. Please. Let me.
Damn, V.
I want to end this battle with my own hands.
And when he does, the two reunite and are reborn as Virgil.
Oh, shit.
That's fucking badass. That's
the Alpha, the Omega.
So this
Oh
shatters
my
the Clycon's
goodness.
illusion, and their childhood home fades into oblivion. Virgil doesn't want an unfair fight. He tells Dante to go get some rest, and for Nero to just butt out of this one.
Heal your wounds, Dante. Get strong.
But before anyone can interject, he heads to the peak of the tree. So Nero, frustrated and vulnerable, laments about his missing arm, the constant lies, the anger. Why shouldn't he kill Virgil? He's everything wrong in Nero's life.
What is it then? He's your father!
Oh, well, there it is. Eventually, Dante continues up the climb
Wow.
to face Virgil. And it's here where he meets V's familiars, who are revealed to be the thoughts, yes, that Virgil had as Nello Angelo. Being of their true nature, they do hold a personal
Everything makes
vendetta
sense
against
then.
Dante, and they want his head.
Kill you we shall, Dante. Us, not Virgil.
That doesn't happen, obviously. He beats the shit out of all three.
Should have known better. You got a good heart, but you're about as sharp as a marble.
And with that, he ends Virgil's suffering.
It's been a bash.
Alrighty, it's time for that final showdown. Let's... Oh, my bad. Here we go.
What the?
Give me the
Was he just, wait. Was he just sitting in a patio chair? Bro?
Let's... Oh, my bad. Here
What
we go.
the fuck?
Give me the Amato.
If you want it, then you'll have to take it.
Go ahead. Take it from me.
But you already knew that.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Yeah, let's rock. And as the two brothers lay it all on the line, battling for their lives, we return to Nero, fighting a war within his mind. He finds a demolished payphone and pays the fee. At the end of his frayed rope, he calls in a Hail Mary. His partner, Kyrie.
You always know which path is right and which is wrong. There's no need to doubt yourself.
Thanks. I guess that's all I needed to hear. I have one last thing to take care of. Then I'm coming home.
Emboldened with a newfound bravery, Nero finds his place in fate.
But this time is different.
I swear! I'm not letting you die!
Oh, whoa. Whoa. He got his hand back. Holy shit. Oh. Oh.
My jaw dropped the first time I watched this. This is
curious.
Nero.
Holy fucking shit.
Holy
Nero's
bruh.
not letting either brother die.
Holy,
this is not their destiny.
Nah. We gotta look back. No. We gotta look back at that transformation. Oh
not
my
letting
goodness.
Either brother.
Oh my goodness, Nero.
Holy
Nero.
Fucking shit. Nero's not letting either.
Nero, this is so badass. Damn. Yeah, I'm fucking with this.
Brother die. This is not their destiny. And whoever retorts is gonna get a bitch slap from hell.
This is not your.
Oh!
You see, Nero's got a bone to pick.
Oh my
And it looks like
Dante!
Dad's still ready to learn lessons the hard way. So bring it on. So this incredible battle ends with Nero as the victor, which by Nero's rules means it's time for a truce, bitch. And if they're gonna be working together, it means the brothers can finally destroy the tree in the demon world while Nero watches over Earth. Nero knows that this means if the Qliphoth dies, the twins are gonna be stuck there forever.
We're trusting you with things on this side. Capiche?
Which is why Dante honors Nero with the leadership of Devil May Cry.
Oh.
And his father leaves his books of poems to Nero. And in his request, return it when they meet again. And like total badasses, they seal their fate, flying headfirst into the demon world. And it's here where we see the brothers once again quarreling amongst their petty squabbles, meddling with a track of scores and recounting the days of their youth.
Where did you learn to count? We're even.
Just like old times. And eventually, they're accosted by demons once again. They've got no choice but to work together one more time. And how do we cap off such an absurd, funny, badass fucking series? You know what? Take it away, Dante.
Don't you dare say it's jackpot!
Jackpot!
Hey, if you were working on something while you were watching this video, as always, I hope your project goes well. Thanks for watching.
This is amazing, bro. This is amazing. Y'all know everything now. This is like amazing lore. But we need to look at those, I want to look at that animated series. I want to see if that's really as, bro. Jeez, man. That's crazy. So Nero, I knew Nero was related to them somehow, bro. Like, come on, he had a devil's arm and shit. Yeah, I knew he was related, but damn, he the son of Virgil? I ain't never knew that. Yeah, Devil May Cry is amazing. Yeah. Sheesh. I ain't gonna lie, I think my favorite version of Dante, I like 4 a lot. He looked badass in Devil May Cry 4. And I like 3. He looked badass in 3. It's between them, 3 and 4. 3 and 4, and then 5 will be the third one, third place. Whoo, man. Yeah. Let me know what video y'all want me to react to next. And I'm out.
What's that sound?
It's...